So, uh, 2:50 a.m. Uh, I'm currently re I'm posting this again because there were audio issues with the other one. I figured out the problem. I fixed it. Here's gonna be a clearer version of the video that was posted 2 days ago for my thoughts and just general rant. Uh, Day one of the epic raid race for the Desert Perpetual. It was good. I have to say, I went in with the right expectations for the raid, and I did not go in with the right expectations with the team I had. Now, I'll I'm gonna keep it I'm gonna keep it organized. So I'll go over the raid stuff now. The stuff I like, the stuff I found that was really good. Then I'll I'll talk about just just give my general rant and so on and so forth. But genuinely, I enjoyed the mechanic changes. Hobgoblin had a really good mechanic change. Hydra is Hydra, a lot of people had problems with it. I feel like I feel like Hydra wasn't bad at all. The Hydra encounter wasn't bad at all. It was just really, you just needed good survivability. Again, this is just what I think. You needed good survivability and good communication. One thing I saw from a lot of teams was during the day one, like a lot just comms were cluttered for my team, for like the team I had and the teams I joined later on. And whenever those comms were clear, we were able to make it to damage. I didn't make it to Wyvern nor Koragos. I saw the footage. Uh, Wyvern had like the most changes out of like the three bosses. I'm not including Koragos because he's final. Final's just a special boss. But between Hydra, Hobgoblin, and Wyvern had the most changes, and genuinely, I do like the fact that it had more changes. Because I genuinely liked seeing the changes on Wyvern. It was good, it was nice. I feel like actually need to grab buff and see like what the green color was, and doing the platform was really good. Literally, Hydra was just more eyes. Hydra just added more shields and more eyes. And that's one thing a lot of the teams had problems with, because you would get to the teams I joined, they got to damage. We would break all the eyes in the one room, and there are 4 shields in total when you get teleported back out. And I had I had one teammate who would leave one shield up so we wouldn't get full damage extension. And I'm going to say it's ridiculous how you just how you do, like just how do you not get your second shield? Because I got hit with the oh I forgot, brother. You did not forget. That shield was floating right in front of us. And Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin literally just all it was color coordination. Figure out the colors and you're good. Got stuck on that for 7 hours. Team couldn't my team just didn't want to communicate when we're on when we're going to third damage phase and trying to align. So then Koragos. I don't even. Koragos was something. That was insane to see Koragos. And you having to go do all 3 bosses, go into a room, do a mechanic. Once you do that mechanic, get Chronons, dunk them. I don't know the order. I haven't run Koragos. I haven't run Wyvern. This is just from what I've seen from some footage. I watched, I tried understanding what was happening. I could not understand Koragos. I actually need to go run Epic Desert Perpetual and see how that goes and learn Koragos. Koragos was very interesting though. I did like seeing Koragos' changes and the whole new arena as well. That arena was insane. And the fact that it was from that was supposed to be in D1 made it even better to actually see it, since that was something old we were supposed to get back then, and we're seeing it now, and I'm kind of glad we're getting to see it now, because I'm not gonna lie, it was fascinating to see it. Now, this is where I get to the ranting, but I'm not even gonna lie, I did not go in with. I went in with good expectations for my team. Those expectations were too high. Now, hold on. Now, was it? It was good I win with those expectations, but I didn't think about how. I didn't think about it very hard at the very end, because we had Reverb had just left last second, so I had to find a guy that night. Literally, it was 1 a.m. It was like 1:40 a.m. and he messaged me, "Hey, I'm sorry, this is last minute, but I can't run with you guys. I'm sorry. Good luck." And that was all he sent me. I wasn't gonna ask or do anything. It just wasn't. It was last second. We had practiced with everyone already, and the fact that he sort of just dipped like that really just made it harder on us since we had to find one person who we haven't practiced with before or anything. Literally, we had to go into the raid with them that day. Um, I'm going to be honest. I went into that raid. As I said, we were in Hobgoblin for 7 hours. We should have been past by the third or fourth hour. When I say that it's a little ridiculous how we couldn't clean comms, it was ridiculous. For those who know, I was live on YouTube. So if you guys saw, you know. I feel like I should have gotten a clear on it. But because Newt couldn't play that next day, I ended up I ended up just LFGing through Hydra, trying to get Hydra done, move Wyvern, then final. I could not. I couldn't find a team that would, because as soon as we would give it a try, someone would leave. And it was like that back and forth, back and forth. Someone would join, someone would leave, someone would join, someone would leave. And that was the worst thing, because I tried staying with one team, but it was like they couldn't even keep everyone together. So it was like I left. I went through like 5 teams the second day. Then like the last 5 hours, I tried finding a team again, and I ended up going until 11:30. We weren't past Hydra. We only got one phase of damage on Hydra. We weren't making it to second, and I just said, yeah, I'm not getting this. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit discouraging at this point, because I've been doing day ones since Val the Disciple, and I have not gotten a single day one or contest clear since. Like, even on Val, I didn't get it. I tried Val, and my entire team had to leave. Then it was that. Then King's Fall. I tried King's Fall. Just people kept leaving and going. Rude of Nightmares. I kid you not. I can't even make a joke about this. Like, Rude of Nightmares, I spent the first day I got to Nez, and I spent like 7 hours on Nez. Didn't clear it. So I go to bed. 5 hours later, I wake up. I dropped 19 hours on Nez just to not even clear. We didn't kill him. I don't even have day one run. Crota day one, I had a team, and literally they gave up at when we had just gone through the first encounter. We get to bridge. We gave it an hour and everybody gave up. Then Salvation's Edge got the second encounter and literally just fell apart from there. Even like the contest dungeons, I didn't even get it clear because I just had people who kept giving up. The point I'm getting to this right now is that I kid you not, I've put in, like, I've been doing as much as I can to get better as a player in Destiny 2, and it's genuinely discouraging when, like, I go into a day one with the expectations of clearing, and I don't. Now, I'm not gonna let that knock me down. Shit. That's not, like, I got knocked down on my ass every single day one since Val. And I'm still going. I still even went to both Desert Perpetuals. Didn't clear both those. It's discouraging because I find a team I'm confident in, and I'm completely disappointed whenever we actually get into the day one. Now, I'm not saying I'm disappointed in the whole team, but I'm disappointed in some of the players I meet in it. Now, I'm not saying you have to be like Salt, you have to be any of these good ass players, but I'm just wanting the commitment, the dedication. I don't care if we have to put 48 hours in just to clear. Just as long as you have that dedication, like, shit, I believe you can get it. I'm gonna state this out here right now. One of my biggest goals is to get a raid belt. Oh, rat, that's ridiculous. No, it's not. I do not care what anyone says. I am aiming for a raid belt. I don't care what raid it is. I'm going to get a raid belt at some point. I have no contest clears. I put in so much time to actually, like, get better at this game that I'm not gonna lie, it just sort of feels like a waste of time sometimes, but I'm still putting in time. I guess the point I'm getting to right here is that don't give up. And actually try. Because I've met players during day one who go in with the expectation to mess around because one, either they want to mess around, or two, they don't believe they can actually get a clear for a day one or a contest. And genuinely, I feel like you just put in the time you can. I put in too much time sometimes. Do I get nothing back? Yeah. Do I at least get the experience? Yeah. Like I'm not even, yeah, I'm upset I haven't gotten a contest clear yet. I'm just happy. The one thing I'm happy about whenever I get out of a day one every time is the experience I get. The experience I get is, it just helps more. It just helps me figure out what I want more in the next day one. And I'm going to be honest, the next day one, I'm like, before the next day one, I am going to get a team and actually practice with them long before the next day one, because dude, I haven't had a team that I've practiced with or ran anything with consistently since, like, I want to say Beyond Light. And at that time, me and my team and me and like 8 other guys would own, like, it was a group of 8 of us. If two of and run through we would just run through all the D1 raids 390 that week, rerun anyone who didn't get it, and we were fine. I am aiming to actually make a team like that again. I'm going to make a team like that again. That was the most enjoyable time that I ever had with other people when it came to actually getting better at a game. I'm sort of I'm I'm gonna be honest, like I love Destiny 2. It's in a terrible state right now as well. I still love the game. I'm not going to give up on the game. Now, I'm probably going to take a break from the game and like post some other stuff. But I'm not giving up on the game. I am going to do more with raid posting and stuff. Just posting more raids and more difficult content. And I'm going to the next day one, whether it's a dungeon or a raid, I'm going to clear it. I I'm going to clear it, and I'm going to actually grow and become someone who can get like a top 100 placement, or even, and like I'm aiming for world's first on anything. Now, I thank you guys for your support whenever posting content. Give I'm a I'm gonna call it here though, and hope you guys enjoy my rant and also my thoughts on the raid. I didn't have many big thoughts on it. I loved the changes they did for it, and I hope they do more like that, because that was very enjoyable. Now, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, because BO7 beta drops, and I will be streaming that on you on here. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later today, because it's now 3:14 a.m. Have a good day, y'all. Just remember, you're just remember that your mind is what your your mentality is what can stop you from growing, and it it's you against you, because I was thinking about giving up on Destiny before I even recorded the first one. But I'm not going to stop on it. So, I'll talk to you guys later.